Good afternoon, everyone. So, as you know, we are dealing with the economic subject, and we are with the third chapter, naming as a organization of data. Here we are organizing the data. Till now, we have discussed many of the points regarding the organization, how we organize the data over here. So, classification of data we have done in the previous session. So, now what we are going to do is we are going to learn here what is frequency distribution. What it is frequency distribution we are going to see. In this frequency distribution, even we are going to have one of the normal illustration over here. So, we'll be taking over a practical oriented work on the board. So let's get started over here. So yeah, a frequency distribution. What is the frequency distribution we are going to discuss here? Frequency distribution is a comprehensive way to classify raw data into quantitative variables. Now see, as we can say here, whatever the raw data which we have collected, that we are going to classify. For example, you can see over here is, this is one of the example. This is the raw data of the students. What it is? Raw data of the students. Students marks of 100 students marks we have collected of the specific subject, mathematics subject. Of 100 students marks we have taken. This is a raw data. This is, we are going to classify it in the classes just like this. See, that raw data into quantitative variables. Now in the under the quantitative variables we are going to classify it. So it shows how a different value of a variables is distributed in different classes. What it is showing, the values which are being differentiated here. Differentiated values we are going to see over here. So it shows different values of a variable. Variable means what we have discussed. It is continuous and discrete variable. It doesn't be the same. It jumps from one to another. So that is what the variables. So variable is distributed in different classes. Now here we are going to make here the class intervals. Classes in the sense what? Class intervals we are going to make here, and along with the corresponding class frequency. Now what is this class frequency, class interval, then quantitative, then raw material, raw data, sorry, raw data over here? What it is we are going to discuss here. Now here it is, here we can see the in the image, the example, frequency distribution of 100 marks are being, here the frequency is being made, the frequency of distribution, the frequency distribution is been made in the quantitative format. Yeah, just a second. Yes, students. So here can see here we have made the class intervals and the frequency is been distributed. 100 students marks which are being distributed under the frequency we can see over here. The marks in the sense of, there we have made the class intervals over there, and the frequency of 100 students marks has been made over here in the frequency distribution. We can see now how you are going to make this frequency distribution. What is this class interval? That we are going to discuss in detail now. So let's see over. See what it is. What is class frequency? Let's see what is class frequency over here. So it means, I can't see here. See, it means the number of values in a particular calls. What it is? Class frequency is a number of variables, sorry, the numbers of values in a particular class. Now what it is, we have 10 classes of marks. We are having 10 classes of marks, 0 to 10 means count it, 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. So totally from 0 to 9 values which we are going to get, that we are going to enter in the first class. Means that just like here, so you can see over here, in this 0 to 9 values whichever are there, that frequency is been taken under the first class. that is what class frequency, class interval also we call that. So from them, then from 10 to 20, how many frequencies fall under that? That we are going to take there. See, there you can see in the block I have written, we have 10 classes of marks, that is 0 to 10, 10 to 20. Now, which is the highest value will be taken in the next class or as a lowest value. See, whatever from highest value 0 to 10, highest value is what? 10 is the highest value. The same highest value will be taken as a lowest value in the next class interval. Okay, so here same as usually 0 to 10, 10 to 20, 20 to 30 till 90 to 100, nearly 10 class intervals we are going to form over here. So in that class limits, we are having the class limits over here. Just a second. Okay, students. So, am I audible for you? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
See, due to some of the problems, I got disconnected over here. Let me start off with this. See, here in the class frequency we saw, it means the numbers of values in a particular classes. So from class intervals, we have made the class intervals just like class frequency we call them, just like 0 to 10, 10 to 20 till 90 to 100. Okay, so that now we are having the class limits. What are the class limits over here? So we are having one of the lower limit and one of the higher limit over here. See, 0 to 10 means what here specifically? 0 to 10, 0 to 10, 10 to 20. This is what upper limit and lower limit, what we call over here. So in specific, you can see here, there are two ends of class. Here, what it is, we are having two ends of this classes over here. Which are the class two ends over here? 0 to 10 or 10 to 20. This is what, one is lower class limit, one is higher class limit. In this, you can see here the lowest value called as lower class limit. Which is lowest value over here now? In this, lowest value is 0 for the first class interval, that is 0 to 10. This is lower class limit and this is higher class limit, which is highest value holding in this. So the highest value is called as upper class limit. Sorry, you can call as upper class limit, UCL, you can call upper class limit and lower class limit. So for example, we are having the example here. See, each class in a frequency distribution table is bound with limits. We are having the limits. Which are that limits? Lower class limit and upper class limit. We are having two ends of each class. Which are that two? Lower and upper class limits. And for the example, class interval or class limits for 50 to 60, just like 50 to 60. Which is the lower class limit now for this 50 to 60 class interval? Here we are having 50 is a lower class limit and 60 is a upper class limit. Here two class limits are there. Obviously here we can see there in the first line itself there are two ends of classes, or for each class interval we are having two ends. This is what the lower class limit and this is what the upper class limit over here. So this got over. You came across class frequency. Class frequency is from 0 to 10, 10 to 20. That is what the gap between this is 10. Okay, this is what the class frequency we are seeing here. Then the width. Now width is what? Same as this. We are talking about the width. What is the width? Means space in between that. What is the difference between the values in that? So you can see over here the width. Class width is how much here? It is the difference between upper class limit and lower class limit. Now just go through this. 60 minus 50. How much you will get? 10. This is what? Width of the class. What we call here? Width. Here, next one. What it is? It is a difference between upper class limit and lower class limit. You have a formula here. Class width equals to upper class limit minus lower class limit. What is the class interval here? CI. We call here as a 10. CI is 10. Ci means class interval is 10. The width of the classes is 10 over here. So till here. The next one is class midpoint. How we get the class midpoint over here? Why we require the class midpoint? Just like this. Even we are having the formula for that. The class interval is 10, Ci is 10. Then now we are going to see class midpoint. How we can find out the class midpoint? Add this 50 plus 60 divided by 2. What is the midpoint of this? 55. This is what midpoint we call here. Here you can see in that. Here the class midpoint or class mark, we are having alternative name itself for it. We can call this as a class mark or class midpoint. Then it is a middle value of classes. That is what? 50 to 60, which is the middle value standing between this. We call it as a midpoint over for each classes here. Then it lies between the lower limit and the upper class limit, and it is ascertained as follows. How it has been ascertained? Class midpoint equals to upper class limit plus lower class limit divided by 2. You can get the midpoint. So this is what lower class limit, this is upper class limit. If you divide with this 2, why we are using 2 word means 2 integrated values are there. So we are dividing this by 2. We get a midpoint of class mark of this class interval 55. So same we are going to discuss in the practical format. Now how we are going to discuss? The raw material of 100 students marks you are having over here. Yes, that you have written now. The same you are going to tell me. You are going to count it and give me the data. I will just mention all the things here on the board and I will solve here practically. Okay, let's see how we can do the things over here. Let's solve one by one the things. See, first you see here we are having the ready material, but I don't want to give you. Just I will be making here the class intervals, classes, then next frequency. How we have made the classes? For 100 students data we have collected. Marks are from 0 to 100. The students may accept or get marks from 0 to. They are having the chances to get marks from 0 to 100. So the classes are been framed just like 0 to 10, 10 to 20, 20 to 30, 30 to 40, 40 to 50, 50 to 60, 60 to 70, 70 to 80, 80 to 90, 90 to 100. So these are the classes which are been set. See here, you can see here also classes. Then next one is frequency. Now this frequency you are going to provide me. I am not going to find out that. You are going to provide me the frequency. Now check it out from this 0 to 10. How many frequencies are there? How many students have taken marks between 0 to 10? Just check it out from this image. Just check it out. 10. We are not taking the 10 in the first value. The third value is 10. We are not going to take that 10 value over here. यहाँ पर हम लोग consider नहीं करेंगे वो 10 value. So one more 0. See there. We are having 0 value. If you see that in the this one image, you will get all the pictures. So how many of them are there? In the first class frequency is how much over here? Only 1.
Sir, only one.
Only 1. So class here the frequency is only 1. Now 10 to 20. Check it out. How many are there? 10 to 20. Now 10 first, third value will be considered here. 10. Then second. Check it out. Second we are not having. Third line we are not having. Then fourth line we are having 2 values. 3. Then 4. Then 5. 6. 7, 8. How many? 8 of the values are there.
8.
See, I have counted. How much values are there over here? 10 to 20? Only 8. I have counted. Have you counted over? 8 values are there.
Yes, sir.
Is it correct one? Yes, girls.
Yes, sir.
8 values are there. Yes, 8. Then 20 to 30, just count it out fast. You should be fast over here. 20 to 30. Just check it out from where you are having.
Are there?
How many?
Sir,
6. Nearly I am seeing that 6 are there, right?
sir, 6 it is.
6, yes. 6 values we are having. Then 30 to 40. 30 to 40, count it fast.
Sir.
How much? 7.
7.
Okay, fine. 7 values. Then 40 to 50. I think so many of them are there. 1, 2. Then
21 are there it is.
21. Have you counted out all the things?
Yes, sir.
Don't see in the textbook or any of the things, okay? The previous slide I have shown it. Don't copy it. Just find it out from this and tell. Yes, any other answers from others? Uma, Kritika.
Sir,
Yes.
21 are there.
Correct, 21. Lakshmi, Sakshi, Vaishnavi, even you have to answer here. 21 are there, right? So I will be writing here 21. 21 are there then. Then 50 to 60, check it out. How much are there? 50 to 60, how many values are there? Even here, more of the values we can see here. 50 to 60, right?
Are there?
20,
Yes, sir. 23 is there.
23 are there, right? 23.
Yes.
What about the others? Yes, Kilekars, Prasad, Prajwal, Sakshi. Even you have to speak. Yes, then 60 to 70, check it out. 60 to 70. Fast. See, you can get all the answers. I can show you. All the answers are there here. But I don't want that things to copy. You have to make here. Why? Because we will be having your tally marking question on this. So for that purpose, I'm giving you all these things to do practically. Just fast it. Somewhere I think so. How much? 19 are there?
19, yes, sir. 19, sir.
Yes, sir. 19.
Then 70 to 80.
So 6 are there.
6. Then 80 to 90. 4 or 5? 5 are there. Then last, one more thing I need to highlight you all. Here, highest value we are having 100. See, in the previous classes, we have taken 10 value is the highest value. Okay, but we have made here lower value in the next class. And we have counted this 10 in the next class interval. Okay, but here we are taking this 100 and counting in the same class. Why? You may not ask any of the question on this, but I would like to know, tell you and you should know this thing is what, this is the highest value of our class frequency. So it is an end value. We are not going to have any of the marks beyond the 100. For that purpose, we are going to have this highest value as an end value over here. So we are going to count it under this only. So last is 4. So this got over. We came across two things. We have formed over here the classes as well as the frequency we have seen. Now you are going to tell me the lower class limit and upper class limit. You are going to find out the lower class limit and upper class limit and tell me. And then at last midpoint, your lower class limit, upper class limit. Which is the lower class limit in the first year?
Sir, 0.
0. Second,
10.
third,
20.
Next, 30. Then
30.
40,
40.
50, 60, 70, then 80, then last one is 90. Then this is lower class limit. What do we call it as a lower class limit? The next one, we are having upper class limit. Now, which are the upper class limit over here? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90 and 100. Just you can easily find out this. Here in the class intervals, in the classes, you can see this. You are having one side the lower class limits and on another side the upper class limit, right? So we got ended over here. Now you tell me what will be the middle class. Now I will be asking you individually the answers. Now don't reply me randomly. I will be asking here the answers. Prasad,
I was knowing it.
yes? I know that only few of them, 2 to 3, you will be replying me. I want answer from Prasad. Prasad, tell me what is the midpoint of this first 0 to 10. Prasad, what is the midpoint of 0 to 10 or class mark? Midpoint or class mark we call this. From 0 to 10, what it is? Formula is lower class limit plus upper class limit divided by 2. Check it out. Prasad, formula is been given here. Upper class limit plus lower class limit divided by 2. What will be the first answer? Yes? Prasad? Sakshi, what is the answer for this? You can have the calculation over here. What it is been given over here? I don't want answer from them, others. Others can give the answer very fast. But I want an answer from these people. Prasad, you are not replying me. I want answer from you. Or else Sakshi, just check it out. What is the answer over here? Even I wrote the formula over here. Lower class limit is 0. Upper class limit is 10 divided by 2. What will be the answer? Fast. Tell me fast. I am having only 5 minutes. 5 minutes remaining over here. I will get disconnected fast. Sakshi. Kilekar, are you there? Vaishnavi, can you tell me this answer? Yes? Fast. No one is interested to reply answers. As usually 3 to 4 students are there, they only will be replying me the answers. What about the others? See Prasad, I will be telling your parents and even Sakshi, you have to concentrate over here. If you are not understanding, you have to ask me. Just tell me what are the answers over here. Here is the formula over here. We have calculated before starting this. It is very easy. You are just 10, 0 plus 10 means 10 only. 10 divided by 2 means only 5. What is the answer? Answer is 5. You can't make the calculation over here. Yes? Lakshmi, yes. Answer is 5. Correct, you have answered here. Even next, just those who are interested over here, let me know the answers. What is the first answer? Class mark is 5. Second one? Just be audible and tell me the answers.
Sir, 15.
15. Next.
Sir, 25.
Next.
35.
Next.
Sir, 16.
हो गया आगे. Next.
45.
Next. So here we get ended with this part. So the ready-made answers, you can check it out here. What all things are there in the ready-made? All the things are been available over here. So the frequency of 100 students marks, the variables which we are saying are different. Here it is jumping. It is not continuous. It is jumping. It is not 1, 2, 3 frequently. We can't see that. Just these are jumping values. It may select any of the things. So here we have seen in the frequency here. So practical oriented, I didn't like today's class over here. I need some answers from you. See, this question is much important here. You will be having one of the practical question just like this on telemarking. Even that we are going to discuss. This at least normal simple problems at least you have to discuss and know this. Yes.